Good morning. This is Anka Metcalf with TradeOutloud.com. This is my pre-market game plan for today, Thursday, October 27th, and it is 9:09 a.m. Eastern Time. So yesterday we did have a run up right into resistance at 18,155, and then we retraced sharply in the afternoon, and we have retraced into support area at 18,067, from which we bounced again and challenged the prior high, and we drifted into the Asian session till about 8 o'clock when we had a sharp move to the downside and a correction once again into a support area at 18,085. From this point on, from 2 a.m., we started our ascent higher. 3 a.m. came with these bottoming tails that pushed price higher, and we did have economic releases that came in, so we did have this fleecing effect for about an hour until we picked a direction, and we obviously grinded higher, erasing these prior highs that were set in yesterday's New York trading session at 18,150 and moving higher. But where are we located right now? So now we are into this triple top here onto the hourly chart. In fact, I'm going to move to the daily chart to show you exactly how things stand. We are in these multiple tops right here. If we erase this area and if we manage to break above 18,200, and this is going to be the critical area, because if we break through this 18,200, we will move higher into 18,300 and 325. This is actually going to be a very bullish move as we reach this area, and less likely that we will pull back into the 1800s again. So erasing this area of 18200, we might escape and we might have another target into 18300. So this is good for our trading plan. Moving forward, after such an accelerated move to the upside, we definitely need to wait for a pullback. If a pullback occurs into 18150, 18156, this is what I'm going to look for another buy opportunity. So this would actually be my entry. Remember, your stop needs to be below most probably the low of that support area that will be formed most likely on the 2-minute chart. Also, if we stabilize here, and if we stabilize into the 76.85 area, remember, we're going to look at a smaller time frame chart, and we're going to apply the 935 rule or the 945 rule. So pay very close attention to that, because on strength we could definitely move higher into 200 and look for further targets into 250, and then the next target is going to be 18279. I'm sorry, 269, 270, and then 300. So these are the upcoming trades, upcoming targets for YM. Let's move to ES. And ES had a pretty similar chart pattern, so we bounced yesterday. Like I said yesterday, I was on the sidelines and I didn't take a trade. I didn't take a trade yesterday. But what I like, what is happening right here, is that we are triggering a daily buy. So this buy that is triggering is more forceful in terms that it can break this 2150 area. Once this 2150 area breaks, we're going to head higher. 2161, 2168, 2170, 73, and 80 are going to be our targets moving forward. And keep in mind that these are going to be targets for our day trades as well. So if the price stabilizes into this area, and if we get a pullback here into 2140, this can actually be our next entry opportunity. If we come in only into 2141, then this is going to be our entry with a stop below 2040. So this is actually ES is starting to look a little better. I haven't traded ES in S&P 500 in a very long time. The best pattern and my personal favorite remains NQ. NQ right now can be also viewed as a swing trade. And I'm going to go to the daily chart with support being at 48.36. The trigger is 48.83. We did have some pretty good earnings that came out today that pushed NASDAQ higher, and had a really smooth run. Actually, I was not here in overnight session, and the beautiful entry came right here at 57. If we get a pullback into the 57, I will look for a swing trade here. So NQ long. But I really like it on the day trading perspective as well. So it looks really, really good. And for a day trade, let me just go back. For a day trade, we're going to have a target into this prior high, 49.19, and not only that, but second target into 49.50, and we're gonna look for a last swing target into 49.77. So it has room to run. I love the type of setup that NQ is setting up right now. This is a classic setup that we teach in class in the swing trading class. So watch for a pullback into 48.75. Or 48.70. This is what I'm going to look for right here. So remember, we do have a lot of room to continue higher. 4,900 shot up right here, and I think that we have a very good trade on our hands, and I think that we're going to go higher. Let's quickly go through GC. And GC is actually setting up pretty nicely, still respecting the consolidation on the daily chart, and we have been talking for a very long time about this. And if we break above 1277, we're going to continue higher. So far, if you're in this trade, raise your stops. Your stop should be below 1264, and this was pretty much our entry. 1262, 1263 was our entry. So we're locking in. We're locking in close, a little bit above break even. And if we break above the 77 or 80, we have a pretty good shot at going into the 1300 area. Last but not least, CL and oil is moving really nicely right now, and the pit has opened at 9 o'clock, and it's quite bullish. This is a secondary buy opportunity, and also for a swing. I have a daily chart right here, and this is the entry right here. So 48.83 is going to be your stop. 49.80 is going to be your entry. So you have a dollar stop. So make sure your position size for that, and see if you can actually afford a stop like that. That would be, if with one contract, about $1,000. And if you get a pullback right here into the 49.45 area, the better, because you're going to have a tighter stop. So only have about $600 to $700 stop here, but it does have room to continue higher into 50, 50, 50, and $51. Really nice move to the upside, igniting move right now. That suggests that more buying pressure is going to come in right here. So for CL, if we come into 49.50, this is the alternate buy, and remember, this is for a swing portion. For a day trade, look for a pullback again into 49.50, and you could actually, if you get a pullback into 49.50, evaluate the support area at this level, and you're probably going to have a stop below 38 around this area, and look for further targets into 49.80 and $50. This was all for today. Thank you for joining. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me at info@tradeoutlaw.com. And don't forget that we have an upcoming class this November. So it is next month. It starts on November 12th through the 18th. It is a power income day trading, and it's going to be a swing trading class as well. So contact me for more information. It's a 7-day class. And email me at info@tradeoutlaw.com. Thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.